we were working, they would pick me up at 5 in the morning. I was lucky if I got home for a late dinner at 8. It was, you know, and every scene was, how much do you cry? How much do you break down? When do you break down? How do you break down? Right? And I was working with, most of the time, a kid and a dog. And when the kid and the dog work, they print it. So you have to be on all the time. And it was a real emotional ride for me. I woke up every day and thanked God that I got Danny Pintauro for this kid. He was nothing short of amazing. And it wasn't like working with another child. He was in the moment. He was with you. He could move right into improv. It was one of the easiest co-actors I've ever worked with. Now, kids can all be like that if their parents don't get in the way. And I've worked with some amazing kids, you know, Henry Thomas and Drew, and people say don't work with kids and dogs. Well, I wouldn't have had a career, first of all, but they don't bring in all the baggage, right, that we as adults can often do. So I don't remember, I mean, I remember being incredibly protective of Danny because I know that a young child goes in between reality and fantasy very easily. Danny was a little past that, but before each scene I would go, okay, so Danny, you know, the dog's going to come up and surprise us. He's going to look really scary and mean. You know he's just acting like we are, right? You know, he says, I know, Dee, but I'll be into it. Right, and I was kind of worried about the seizure scene, and he went, oh no, that happened to me when I was little. You want to see? And he went right into it. I mean, that's what I mean. This kid was just mature beyond his years. I loved working with him. I do remember going to Danny's mother, you know, and going, look, there's a lot of subtext going on here, and so I want to make sure that we're handling this delicately in front of him when we shoot it. And she went, oh, Dee, don't worry, you know, I believe, gosh, I don't know if I'm right about this or not, about whether she had separated from her, but she didn't have any concern over it at all. And Danny, again, he had this innocence, but he had this knowing at the same time. I just felt like I was working with another adult most of the time, even though I tried to take care of him. Yeah, I'm just really proud of this work.